The seed that refused to die. What if your darkest moment is actually the beginning of your growth? This is the story of a tiny seed buried under the ground, forgotten by the complete world. But that little seed refused to give up. One windy afternoon, a small seed fell from an old tree. The birds ignored it, the animals stepped over it, and soon the seed was buried deep inside the cold soil. Everything became dark, silent, lonely. The little seed became afraid and wanted to come up. Why did this happen to me? Why am I trapped here? Days passed. Rain fell above the ground, but deep below, the seed felt forgotten. Occasionally, it heard footsteps of animals above. Occasionally, it heard the laughter of children playing nearby. But nobody knew a tiny seed was struggling beneath them. Then came the storm season. Heavy rain flooded the soil. Strong winds shook the earth. The seed felt pressure and stress from every side. It became harder to breathe, harder to survive. The seed cried silently. Maybe this is the end, but deep inside, a tiny voice whispered, "Keep going." The seed did not understand why. There was no sunlight, no freedom, no proof that life would ever become better. Yet somehow, it kept fighting. One morning, something strange happened. A tiny crack appeared inside the seed. At first, the seed became terrified. I am breaking apart. But the crack was not destroying it. It was changing it. Slowly, a small green sprout pushed upward through the soil. The journey was painful. The dirt was heavy. Rocks blocked the path. But little by little, the sprout moved higher with consistency. And then, for the very first time, it saw sunlight, warm, beautiful, alive. The little plant could hardly believe it. All the darkness, all the pressure, all the pain had led to this moment. Weeks passed. The tiny sprout became stronger. Rain helped it grow. Sunlight gave it energy. Its roots became deep and powerful. One day, the same birds that once ignored the seed rested peacefully on its branches. Children played in its shade. Animals sat beneath it during hot summer days. The little seed had become a strong tree, but nobody knew how much darkness it had survived to reach that point. As the years passed, the tree understood something important. Being buried was never punishment, it was preparation. The storms were not there to destroy it. They were there to make its roots stronger. And the darkness was simply the place where growth began. Sometimes life buries you in darkness. Sometimes you feel forgotten, ignored, alone. But remember this, a seed must go underground before it can rise toward the sky. Moral of the story: your hardest moments may be the beginning of your greatest growth. Never give up. If this story hit you, share it with one person who needs it today and subscribe because more stories like this are coming.